Technology, folks, is really invading our privacy, and then law enforcement is in turn invading our privacy based on the technology. We could go down a rabbit hole of cell phones and Amazon type devices in our home, but today I want to talk about drones because a friend of mine decided he was going to fly his drone. He loves his little drone, and it's a nice sophisticated one. And within 2 minutes of flying his drone, 3 cops swarmed him. Now, they weren't guns drawn, but they were questioning. And my friend did not realize was that there was a prison, say a mile and a half from where he decided he wanted to fly his drone. Well, the prisons are heavily guarded right now from drone activity because people are getting paid like 25 grand to try to drop contraband into the prison facilities with these drones. And the thing is that the government has countered this with military grade drone counter whatever. Now, you may ask, well, what does this law enforcement dealie look like? Well, law enforcement with these military things can identify where the controller of the drone is instantly. That's how they got to my friend within 2 minutes of him even flying the drone. So they know where the controller is, they know where the drone is, and they also know what kind of drone it is. They know the drone's capacities and everything else. All of this is being done with GPS and signals, and this military technology, A, can intercept this stuff, and B, the manufacturers of these drones have given up all the identification stuff through FAA regulation in order to be allowed to sell these things in the United States, right? Pretty fascinating that if you try to fly one of these things within so many feet or miles of a jail or a prison, you are likely to draw law enforcement attention right to the controller, and your drone may not make it back, folks. Hopefully it does. You don't want to lose this expensive piece of machinery just because you went flying and didn't realize that there's some important place that's guarded by this technology nearby you. The government can seize drones. I don't personally think it's legal. I also know that under FAA rules, like local law enforcement, I don't believe in Florida yet have the legal authority to start asking you for your FAA drone pilot license and things of that sort. Most of that enforcement for drones has got to come under the Federal Aviation Administration, the FAA, not the local law enforcement. But that's not going to stop local law enforcement from trying to protect whatever assets they need protected by drone contraband. So that's my drone update for today.